Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news. Now folks, if you've been paying attention to the NFL offseason, you know that the Washington Commanders have been anything but boring. It's been a whirlwind of rumors, trades, and speculation, and honestly, it's hard to keep up with all the shifting pieces. The NFC East, as always, remains one of the most competitive divisions in football, and the Commanders are clearly aiming to make a statement this season. This offseason has been characterized by bold moves, and some of them are seriously shaking up the landscape of the division. It's been a roller coaster, and if you're a diehard fan, you know that every little rumor, every new trade, and every signing could mean the difference between a playoff run and another year of what could have been. But let's talk about the latest buzz that's really caught everyone's attention. It involves a name that's been making headlines across the league: Mark Andrews, the talented tight end from the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this isn't just idle chatter. Reports have emerged that the Ravens are fielding calls about Andrews, and some NFL analysts are already speculating about the possibility of him changing teams. And here's where it gets interesting. Some believe that the Washington Commanders could be an ideal landing spot for Andrews if the price is right. Imagine that for a moment. The Commanders, already a team on the rise, could add a weapon like Andrews to their arsenal, potentially giving quarterback Jayden Daniels an even more reliable target in the passing game. Of course, this rumor didn't come out of nowhere. Ian Rappaport from NFL Network has been reporting that teams are indeed inquiring about Andrews, which means there's some genuine interest on the trade market. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: isn't Andrews kind of past his prime? Well, that's a fair point, but let's not forget that Andrews has been one of the league's top tight ends in the past. His connection with Lamar Jackson has been electric when both are healthy, and he's known for his ability to make clutch catches, especially in critical moments. The question is, would the Ravens really be willing to part ways? And if they did, what would it take for the Commanders to make that deal happen? But here's the thing: the idea of trading for Andrews might sound tempting, but it's highly unlikely. The Ravens aren't just going to let him go easily, especially given how well he knows Lamar Jackson and the chemistry they've built over the years. Andrews is a cornerstone for Baltimore. Losing him would be a huge blow for their offense. So for all the talk about a potential blockbuster trade, it's probably more fantasy than reality. Still, it's fascinating to see how the NFL rumor mill spins and how teams are always looking for that extra edge. Now, let's shift gears a little and focus on what the Commanders are actually building for next season. Their tight end group, for example, looks pretty solid. Zach Ertz, who joined the team last year, is expected to be a key veteran presence again. Ertz has been a dependable target throughout his career, and his chemistry with the younger quarterbacks, including Jayden Daniels, has been promising. Plus, there's John Bates, a blocking specialist who's been a reliable presence on the line. Bates isn't just about blocking, he's also shown flashes of receiving ability, and with a year of experience under his belt, expectations are high for him to step up even more. And let's not forget about the young talent that's coming along. Ben Sinnott, the second-round pick from the 2024 draft, is entering his second year and is expected to contribute more significantly. The coaching staff has been impressed with his development during off-season workouts, and if he can build on what he showed last year, he could become a key part of the offense. Additionally, reports from Washington's off-season preparations suggest that Carlson Yankoff, a versatile quarterback and receiver, is progressing well in camp. All this points to a tight end room that's experienced, talented, and ready to take on a bigger role next season. But why is this so important? Because the Commanders have been strategic in their approach, focusing on building a balanced offense that can adapt to different situations. The tight end position might not be the flashiest, but it's essential, especially in the modern NFL where hybrid players and multiple tight end sets have become the norm. A reliable tight end can open up the passing game, create mismatches, and give Jaden Daniels more options when the pocket breaks down or when trying to extend drives. Now, back to the broader picture, the NFC East itself is evolving. The Eagles remain a powerhouse, with their dynamic offense led by Jalen Hurts and a defense that's among the best in the league. The Dallas Cowboys are always in the hunt, especially with their strong defense and the potential of Dak Prescott to elevate his game. The New York Giants, under new management, are looking to bounce back after a tough season, and they've made some interesting moves in free agency and the draft. But the Commanders, under head coach Ron Rivera, are quietly assembling a roster that can compete with them all. The key is consistency and execution, and that's what the offseason is all about, fine-tuning the team to peak at the right time. And speaking of that, fans are eagerly awaiting the return of some key players who faced injuries last season. Chase Young, the former number 2 overall pick, has been working hard to come back strong after battling injuries. If he can regain his explosiveness and contribute on the defensive line, the Commanders' defense could be a nightmare for opponents. The secondary, led by Kendall Fuller and rookie sensations, is also expected to improve, giving the team a chance to be stingy in the passing game. All these pieces are coming together, and the excitement is palpable. But let's be real, the NFL's offseason is also about the unpredictable. Sometimes, a surprise trade or a hidden gem in free agency can change the entire outlook of a team. That's what keeps fans on the edge of their seats, week after week. The Commanders are no exception. They're always in the mix, always looking for that extra piece to push them closer to that elusive Super Bowl trophy. And with the way the NFC East is shaping up, tipping the scales even slightly in their favor could mean everything. The fans, of course, are the backbone of this team. The passion, the loyalty, the unwavering support, it's what drives the players, the coaches, everyone involved. And that's why every rumor, every signing, every draft pick matters. The hope is always there that this could be the year the Commanders finally break through, finally get over the hump, and make a deep playoff run. The team has the talent, the coaching staff, and the will to do it. It's just a matter of putting it all together on the field. Now, looking ahead, the schedule is shaping up to be challenging but winnable. The NFC East battles will be crucial, and early division games could set the tone for the entire season. The team's success will depend on how well they can handle the pressure, execute their game plan, and stay healthy. Depth will be tested, especially in the trenches and the secondary, where injuries can derail even the most promising seasons. But if the Commanders can stay resilient and keep improving, there's every reason to believe that they can contend for the postseason once again. And let's not forget the importance of the fans' energy. The atmosphere at FedEx Field has been electric in recent years, and with a team that's hungry and motivated, that energy can be a real boost. Home field advantage isn't just about the turf, it's about the crowd, the noise, the passion. And Washington fans are among the most passionate in the league. Their support can lift the team during tough moments and inspire the players to give that extra push when it matters most. In conclusion, the NFL offseason continues to be a whirlwind for the Washington Commanders. From rumors of blockbuster trades like Mark Andrews to the steady development of their young core, every piece of news adds to the anticipation of what's to come. The division remains fiercely competitive, but the Commanders are positioning themselves as a team to watch. Whether it's through strategic signings, draft picks, or internal growth, they're building a roster that could surprise everyone. The key will be staying healthy, executing well, and having a bit of luck along the way. Fans, I know you're as eager as I am to see this team reach new heights. The future is bright, and the journey is just beginning. So buckle up, stay tuned, and let's keep the passion alive for the Washington Commanders, because this season promises to be one of the most exciting yet. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these rumors, the offseason moves, and the team's direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insider info, and all the latest Washington Commanders news. Stay with us, keep that passion burning, and let's hope that this upcoming season brings the success we've all been dreaming of. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Commanders!